get a behind-the-scenes look at a Schulte team meeting, and so much more.
3 hours and 56 minutes and full battery, so that's enough for that. Oh. The charger for this is here, so plug it in like wherever-ish. Alright, so this is that. That's good to go for the meeting. I think I definitely consume way too much coffee.
Guys, episode 5 of the vlog is up. Link is in the bio. Please go check it out. And if you haven't, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Mike Schulte NYC. You mean the world to me. Thank you. All right, who wants to go first?
I'll go.
Cool.
So, 192 Spring Street is done already. Day on the market, 2 showings. Direct deal. So signing leases this afternoon at 4. What else? Should have an application coming for one of the 2 bedrooms in Long Island City that kind of been sitting there. The owner just reduced the price again. The first floor unit is now $22,700.
Hang on. Let's go back for a second. Right?
Mm-hmm.
When was the last time you made calls around that building?
Last week. I heard you. On Wednesday and Thursday.
To see if they had anything else?
Yep.
And what was it mostly like? No, we'll let you know. We have a broker.
I had a couple good conversations. One with the company that runs Street, which also has a retail space that's vacant right now that they've been trying to rent out. And he kind of turned the conversation toward the rentals to the retail space. He's like, "What's been going on? Like, have you guys gotten anyone? Like, what's the deal?" And I was told we've gotten like lowball offer after lowball offer, or like not real businesses or whatever. He's like, yeah, we're kind of in the same boat right now. So he's like, just basically like, let's see if we can help each other out with that. If we have someone who's inquiring, it seems like
absolutely.
So it was a good conversation, and I'll just keep following up with them. And then,
So how many calls approximately? 20, 30?
20.
I would call, like once the lease is signed, I'd call every one of those people back. And like, hey, remember I called you the day because I was, I just want you to know that apartment's already been rented at this price, this much higher than the market.
Yeah.
And then the ones that are, like, you're going to see a shift. The ones that were like, and they're going to be like, what? Like, you'll see it in 3 to 4 of those people.
Okay.
And then those shift, plus the ones that you have good connections with, keep those, the rest throw away.
Yeah.
Because they're not worth it. I think right now there's a perfect soft point in the market, because this is the bottom, and this is when agents go to Dominican Republic or 9-day vacations or Woodstock or wherever else they go, Asia, and you might have an opportunity to swoop in and build a new relationship.
Totally.
Because you never know. You never know when the next one is the next.
Yeah.
You know. So, $10 million deals are, commonplace if you're fucking with 6,000 to 8,000 square foot buildings in the right locations, and that's obviously a lot nicer check.
Yep.
So.
Yeah.
I guess I'll go. So this week I've been focusing a lot on reach outs. Definitely seeing some good, positive results and reconnecting with people that I always had a great rapport with and had repeat business with, or never had any business with, but still feel like it's an untapped, relationship to make something work. So setting up more personal meetings and just trying to put out feelers for where there's some opportunities. One thing I haven't really done, which I want to get back on the horse and do it, just been not so much a lack of motivation, just I feel like it's been like a time energy thing, but just pitching for rental listings just hasn't been something I've been doing and would like to do, but I really want to try to target opportunities where there's more than one listing in a building, because I don't think what I'm trying to do is going to be, I don't want to do the same thing of like one listing here and there everywhere, just because I'm just trying to either hone in on a neighborhood or multiple listings within a building, because I think it would be the best use of my time. I'm trying to organize better in 2018.
Why don't you target in between where you and Ryan live?
Yeah, like NoHo.
Like that whole
like
plateau.
basically like Soho, NoHo, Greenwich Village.
But
I probably would, we take business in Soho for sure, because it's where my family's business is. It's where I live.
That's what you should do.
And I love Soho. I think it's a great neighborhood that has a little bit of everything.
Heath?
Cool. I had 2 apps in, which isn't bad since I just got back. One of which is an open listing Upper East Side. The other is West Village, Doorman Building, which Christina gave me a suggestion on, and I didn't even think I was just showing to show. So it worked out well. And I'm trying to think what else. Busy. I have a lot of stuff coming up this week.
So the flow has gotten busier from
all of a sudden. Like I think because February because I think I came back at the wrong time because everyone had signed for March 1.
Right.
But I think because February is a short month, people are already thinking it's early March. So I think the flow for April 1 is starting to pick up.
You guys find out there's like this little sweet spot?
Oh yeah.
Like from the 12th to the 17th, where people make decisions for the first.
I feel like even earlier.
I think it's like the 1st to like the 11th.
That's what
really?
I think
Yeah.
So, yeah. And I think people try to start like 2 months, and then then people talk about 2 to 3 weeks, and then they reach out.
Well, then they start
Still
reaching
early.
exhaustion levels,
Yeah.
and that's what they want to avoid, so they don't just settle on something.
You know the funny thing is? The other day, yesterday, 2 days ago, I'm showing 24th Street. Client pulls up, like drives up, and I just got like an immediate, I'm like, oh, this is not going to be a good showing. Like, you get those feelings?
Mm-hmm.
Cool, dude. Ends up that like another listing that I have off market that I know a landlord is finishing on 30th Street works perfectly. We showed it to him yesterday, and now we're working up like the deals for it.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's just like random.
You never know.
No, you never know.
That's
You
why-
never know who is your next big pop. Because you don't like nowadays. You don't know who's anything. Like, I mean, if you look at like people that are rich or successful, like they don't stand out anymore because they're flashy. Like they're in fucking hoodies and they dress more like me than they dress like these suits out here. Because they don't want to be, they just want to be comfortable and they don't want to be fucking bothered. So.
Exactly.
Literally, like the first week of having Brandy has been incredible. Like the response from social is insane. Like,
That's awesome.
I feel like the pop coming. Like I just got a random new developer that's buying stuff for like $20 million, and he hit me up. This is. Like I can't more. Like I wish there was 3 Brandies in here because it was like all of ours, and they were like fighting to like get the fucking best angle or whatever the fuck it was. I don't think any of you will take that jump anytime soon, but that's okay. I do know that it's going to be one of the things that takes us as a team to the next level. I've been super cognizant of moments that are uncomfortable. So like we do a lot of things, you were just talking about it with calling or pitching rental business. We have a lot of things, and this doesn't always have to be work, it could be personal, it could be family, whatever it may be, that we intrinsically have that moment where we're just like, I don't do this.
Yeah.
Because it's hard. And
Not even my objection rate.
right, but something to that point,
Yeah.
right? And I truly believe that those moments are where our biggest points of growth are. Because we're predispositioned to do what's easy and comfortable, and it's actually the things that are uncomfortable that are where the rewards are.
Mm-hmm.
And like I've actually noticed the more, and like I've started doing this in like ridiculous ways where like I'll drive somewhere, like I intentionally drive to avoid traffic. Like I'll drive 10 minutes extra if it means I don't have to drive in fucking traffic, right? But like I've gotten to the point where I'm pushing myself to drive in traffic, like that mundane of a minor detail to try to.
Also about like exercising patience.
Yes, but for me, it's also like I feel like the opportunities to do uncomfortable shit put you in a position where you get rewards you wouldn't have gotten otherwise.
Yeah.
And it's something that I've already seen work exponentially. So, yeah.
Well, it's most of what we're doing over the course of our lives is just running preconditioned patterns of behavior. So anytime you can step out of a preconditioned pattern, you open up a new possibility. You know, so it could be something as small as like taking a different route to work,
Right.
or having this same feeling of like trepidation for doing something, then pushing yourself to do it anyway. Because most of our lives are on autopilot. It's even if we think we're not.
Right.
You know what I mean? So any chance you can give yourself to get out of that is beneficial.
Yeah, I mean it's incredible. Like, so I've told you guys all this, like that making that first initial contact is somewhere where I often feel uncomfortable. Once I already have a relationship, I have no problems, right? But like I've gone and started reaching out and doing things and trying to put myself in positions to connect with other people, and it's just incredible, like the response in such a short period of time. Like I know, like we're on I'm on the precipice, and ultimately we as a byproduct of fucking amazing things. And yeah, I mean I tell you this not because like I want to be inspirational. I tell you this because I know it fucking works. I tell you because I've seen it, like, and part of me hopes that you'll be like, shit, I want to be more like Mike. Not like you aspire to live my life or anything like that, but like that in part of like whatever, it connects with you in a way that alters where you process. Because I think that's the biggest difference in those that are successful and almost successful. Is those that are successful will try the absolutely fucking crazy shit. Like reach out to some dude you haven't talked to in 9 years because you dig to find his fucking email. And then follow up.
Yeah.
And then follow up. And then follow up. And it may not be shit for 5 years. But 5 years from now you may sell a building for $317 million to him because for the last 5 years you've built a relationship and connected ways that you wouldn't have otherwise. Yeah, and $317 million is a really nice commission.
Yeah. All right, Mindy,
Yes.
talk to us, and then we are pretty much.
No, I'm just
John.
holding down Angel while she's away.
What's going on with that stuff?
One of her apartments got an app prior to me, but I found out last week that she got an app on 36th Street, so congrats to her on that. Then I've been showing 82nd, where she has a 1-bedroom. It's a good deal because it's off Park in Madison. And I just gotta talk to her because I think she has it advertised like it's a building, and it's really like I feel like if she puts like brownstone and like 5th floor, like someone that doesn't just want to be kind of like in that little brownstone kind of living between Park and Madison. So I've just been pushing that. I've gotten more brokers than direct clients. And then I got like 2 direct clients off of that. So I'm working with one gentleman that's looking for a pied-à-terre. And yeah, so I've just been hustling on those for her right now.
So that deal is done.
Which one?
9B. The 3-bed.
The 3-bed. Okay.
3-bed is done.
Alright.
And I think from this past weekend, we have somebody probably for one of the first floor units.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Alright, yeah. So
All right. Anything else, guys? All right. Oh, one thing. So I want to start doing like individual brief like interviews, like who you guys are, not with me, more of like you sit here and like, hey, I'm so and so we can put it on like the team Instagram page, and then you can also use it. Like we'll shoot some for that, but then in the midst of it we'll shoot like a 60-second who you are promo video, and then you can use it across social. So we're gonna schedule that probably within the next week or so, right, Brandy?
Yeah. And that's pretty much it that I can think of, unless I'm missing something. Anybody? Cool beans. All right.
Awesome.
Until next week. 43 minutes, not bad. All right, let's go. We're gonna walk to 26. So we gotta go drop off checks to one of my landlords. And we're going to meet the developer of the building. We're gonna go walk. This is why I don't like standing on the cabs. I feel like my life is up for grabs. So we're heading up now to go walk the building with a developer of mine. I can't bring you in there, unfortunately, but let's see. Sometimes the subway is the quickest way to get around. Because usually during the day, so it's 2:30 right now. We're going from 77th in Lex, down to my office on 28th. And if we had to take a cab, we would ultimately run through the 59th Street corridor, the 42nd Street corridor before we ended up getting down to the office. And it would probably take about 25 minutes. On the subway, it'll take about 11. Can't wait till they have internet fully on the subway. Soon. They got it in most of the stations. Let's see. Where are we? 68th and Hunt. There we go. Productive day. Getting ready to head home. Got some good stuff coming, and really hope some good news from some of the stuff we couldn't share today. But soon. Keep grinding, guys. Peace.